Hi and welcome back or welcome to my All the Perfume YouTube channel. In this video I'll be sharing reviews on Juicy Couture perfumes. So as you can see from the 8 perfumes I have here, Juicy Couture is clearly a brand I really enjoy. And I feel like I could have any perfume from Juicy Couture and either I'd love it for the bottle or I'd find something really enjoyable about the scent itself. So yeah, I can't wait to go through each one of these and test them, tell you what I think they'd be good for, what season, what kind of occasion, and then yeah, hopefully chat to you in the comments about what you think as well. So Juicy Couture have been making perfumes since 2006, and even though this first scent wasn't their first perfume, it was actually the first one that I owned, and I think it's pretty iconic. So here we have Viva La Juicy. I've got a really nice big bottle, which is quite satisfying for me because I didn't have this in my collection for 4 or 5 years. Like, I had an empty bottle, I enjoyed the bow, the aesthetic, but didn't have like a, you know, the juice that smelled as good as it should have done from the start. So here we are, Viva La Juicy. And I've got a lot of love for this one. Had to just stop talking there and give it a sniff. The reason why I really like this scent is because I feel like if I want something really sweet, creamy, fun, feel good, feminine, I can wear this, but it's versatile enough that the wood in the perfume kind of brings it down to something more wearable, something where I feel like I can be taken seriously in a work sense. These are all things in our minds, aren't they? Like, I'm sure we can do our great work smelling like cupcakes or some of those other sweet scents I love, but there's something about the balance in this that makes me feel that I can, yeah, have the best of both worlds. So now let's get to the notes. We've got some fruits in the top with mandarin and with berries. The florals are gardenia and honeysuckle, and then in the base you've got these really yummy praline, caramel, vanilla notes, and the sandalwood, as I mentioned before. So yeah, I think actually I need a little bit of this on my skin. I've got my blotters here, but I knew that some of them would have to be worn. Yeah, that smells so good. For me, it's a day scent. I think that's just a personal thing. This would work for night as well. It's just in my personal memories, it was that work scent that just made me feel, you know, that kind of extra bit feminine. Yeah, I'd really recommend this. You can still buy it. You can buy it for a good price. I didn't have to wait too long until I found a price I was happy with. So yeah, let me know if you've given it a try yourself. So I'm excited to talk about this next perfume, and it is Viva La Juicy Gold Couture. This perfume came along a little later in 2014, and if memory serves, I must have added it to my collection quite soon after launch. I've been on a bit of a journey with this one in the last week, because when I first started reviewing online, I noticed that so many perfume lovers really raved about this scent and said just how incredible it was, how they loved to wear it, it's so enjoyable. And I thought, but I have it, and for me it's similar to the original, it's nice, but what is it? Why is it they're saying that this one is so much, I guess, better than the original? I'm not quite there yet to say that it's better, they're different scents, but with this one, I need to give it a test. It's got something kind of like warmer, creamier. The caramel maybe stronger, and kind of smells like it looks. I think it's a little like Jessica Simpson's Fancy. You have the same yummy base notes that you have in the original Viva La Juicy. You've got your caramel, vanilla, sandalwood. You've got the addition of jasmine in the middle. Yeah, something smooth, creamy, like milky, perhaps a little bit like Yes I Am by Cacharel as well, which I love to wear. So yeah, I think I finally get the hype. This would be really lovely as like an evening scent where you kind of want it close to your skin. You know you smell good. It's in your handbag, which would be lovely with this beautiful bottle. So yeah, I get it now. I would recommend Viva La Juicy Gold Couture. So now we move on a little bit in my collection to 2019 with the introduction of the Rock the Rainbow scents. So yeah, I have 4 of them, and they are these beautiful colours here. There are 2 more I want, which I'll get to at the end of the video, but we'll start with Bye Bye Blues, which I actually received as a present for a birthday, and this is a big testament to how much I enjoy the scent, because with the many scents I own, the fact that I've used this much means I reach for it a lot. So yeah, Bye Bye Blues, why do I love it? The bottle, I mean, yeah, I've mentioned already, but these rainbow colours, so addictive, so collectible, and this aquatic vibe that this scent has, these watery notes, It has lemon, which you'll know if you've seen my previous lemon scents video. Just, it's light, it's refreshing. I don't always like light. I like to be, you know, wearing a scent that can be smelled, that has good projection. But this, again, kind of smells like it looks. It picks me up, it makes me feel good. This was kind of a easy wear for me in that first lockdown, March 2020. I liked wearing this. Bye Bye Blue says it all, doesn't it? So yeah, it has a nice amount of lemon. You've got driftwood, you've got amber in there as well. And it's also a little similar to KKW Fragrances Blue Roan. They both have that light aquatic thing going on. I like it. I never regret wearing it. And yeah, I'd recommend checking this one out. So yeah, that is Bye Bye Blues. So with the next 3 scents in the Rock the Rainbow collection, I have actually managed to buy them all on reseller websites in the last year, from Depop to Facebook Marketplace to eBay. So if you like the sound of any of them, it is worth checking out one of those sites to see if you can still get hold of a bottle. Okay, with Palm Trees Please, this lovely green bottle here, I thought I knew what I was getting. There is matcha tea as a note. There is more lemon, keeping the theme of Bye Bye Blues. Blackcurrant, which I do enjoy in scents, and nectarine. And I thought, okay, it'll be pleasant, it'll be tea, but I think I like it a lot more than I originally thought I would. Let's give it a test. So yeah, I've got a nice amount here. These bottles, I believe, are 75 millilitres. Let me just give that a check now. Yeah, nice amount, 75 millilitres here. And this one kind of smells like walking into somewhere that sells toiletries with really good quality, expensive products. It's really energizing. It's got that hotel clean kind of smell. And the blackcurrant is different to what I usually enjoy in scents. It's kind of less fruity, kind of more clean. And I do like the projection on this. It's stronger than I thought it would be. So I think I need to wear it more, yeah. It's one that I know I like, but I don't reach for enough. You will like this if you like your fresh scents, for sure. I see it as being a really good like office wear for daytime. I wouldn't necessarily wear this one for evening, but I think spring, summer, autumn, that's where Palm Trees Please comes in, for sure. So yeah, do check this one out if you like the sound of it. Palm Trees Please. So going back to autumn last year, when I was scouring the reselling sites, trying to find my Rock the Rainbow scents to collect, I sort of wasn't really expecting, you know, the scents to be too outstanding or things that would maybe be distinctive. I just wanted the colourful bottles. I love Juicy Couture, as I've already said, but sometimes there's that similar DNA across the scents where they can be a bit predictable. But as I love the brand, I'm not saying that really is a bad thing, just I know what to expect. So with Oso Orange, what I love about it is the whipped cream note. And together with the mandarin, there is something like sherbet about this. Yeah, it's got a sort of sweet, fun, really playful kind of smell to it that isn't quite as in line with the colour of the juice as I thought it would be. Some perfume lovers have likened this one to Marc Jacobs Honey, and once I knew that, I could see it. But yeah, with definitely something sweeter, sugary in the top there. Yeah, I really enjoy wearing this one. And with this orange bottle, I had a bit of fun with the pumpkins at Halloween last year. Yeah, absolutely worth giving Oso Orange a try. So when I purchased Pretty in Purple, I thought, again, I'm going to expect a nice pleasant fragrance with a beautiful bottle that fits in my collection, but didn't maybe expect to love it. And I was wrong, again. So this one I will test. This has that kind of drinkable, midnight fantasy sort of berry note in the top, and more besides. I feel like I'm smelling caramel, which isn't listed at all, but there's magnolia, and I'm thinking that gives it a kind of creamy effect. Kind of want to spray more. It's got pink pepper, which smells really beautiful, and also rose. And yeah, the pepper is lovely. It's like pepperiness, fruitiness of the berries, over a lovely cedar woody note as well. It just has a real, it's kind of strong, projects really well too, and I feel like, yeah, for something that comes from a collection, it's like a nice standout scent that you could have as a signature. I feel like you could wear this evening, day. It's a good all-rounder. Yeah, I'm really impressed with it. and if you can get it online, do have a look. It will be available on some of those reselling sites. So the next scent is another version of Viva La Juicy, and it is Viva La Juicy Bodacious. So for me, this one was a bit of a treat because it was our anniversary and I actually asked Sam for this one. Usually he finds things that I like or will remember something I've said on a wish list, but this time was a bit different, and I found it online and I was like, can I have this please? It looks really good. I love the bottle. That's one of the reasons why I went for it. It was a blind buy, but yeah, I just wanted to have this in my collection. It looked really good. This is like a tropical twist on the original. I'm going to give it a test. So yeah, let's have a go here. It smells so good. And I know that when people say that fragrance smells of shampoo, they usually mean it as a negative thing. For me, it's absolutely a positive. Like, I can't think of anything better than having your hair washed, having a special treatment in hairdressers. And this has that really subtle, amazing coconut. It's mixed with driftwood, with melon, with pear. So that fruitiness of the woods, yeah, it's just so good. And coconut is a funny one for me because if it's too much, I find it a little bit headache inducing, and I'm reminded, on the subject of hair, of when I once had a headache and I'd been using a coconut conditioner and it was just all a bit much. So with my scents, I really look for subtlety. And yeah, this is like, you'd want to smell of this on a beach. You'd want to be smelling it yourself to kind of feel comforted and tropical. I'm also thinking you'd want to be the person smelling of this, that person who walks past and just smells really good. Yeah. I did find it on a reselling site as well for about £30, so a little bit more than I would usually pay, I guess, for something resold. It was cellophane wrapped. It was only last year, so you should still be able to get Bowdacious. I would definitely recommend giving this a try for a beautiful tropical scent. Even though Couture La La Malibu was released in 2013, it's actually the newest to my collection. I've already mentioned these reselling sites that can come in so handy for perfume buying when you want to kind of have a few and you don't want to spend too much money, but this was a real find for me. I actually managed to get this for £5. For full disclosure, the kind gentleman who sold it to me did refund the original postage and packaging cost because he basically hadn't read his messages and was like 10 days into me buying it. But here it is, Couture La La Malibu. And when I received this, I had a bit of deja vu and I thought, I'm sure I've had an orange bottle of this. We'll get to that one later. So yeah, I thought I'd give this a bit of a retest as it is more new to my collection. Get the lid off there in one full swoop. And yeah, so I'm reminded of a couple of perfumes when I smell this, but I want to give it that retest and just enjoy it this evening. I want that face in the front. There you go. Look at the beautiful bottle. Oh, it's really delicious. This one has guava as a note, and I really enjoy guava. It's in Britney Spears' Believe. The guava for me is just incredible, so it's here as well. And you've got apple as well, and I think that is why I'm reminded of Paris Hilton's Electrify. So yeah, I'm just cross-referencing with all these scents I love here. There's kind of like a fizziness to it as well. It's really uplifting, it's really bright. I need this on my autumn mornings when my schedule gets a bit more intense. I need to be wearing this at the start of my days. When I looked back at the notes, because I think I did buy this kind of just wanting more Juicy Couture in my collection, I found there was sugar in it as well, and that is, to me, ever appealing. I love sugar in a scent. Yeah, it kind of fizzes, that fruit is really good. There's peony in this one as well. And do you know what? I actually think this is a little like Clinique's Happy too. So I hope that gives you kind of a picture of what you can expect with this scent. Fruity, a little floral, totally fun, uplifting. Not too much coming through in the base there, but yeah, it's good. And actually it does last quite well. I have worn it already as a scent of the day about a month or so ago, but I'm going to give this another wear very soon. So there we have it. I have come to the end of the reviews on these 8 scents, but I did want to talk about the perfumes that I used to own by Juicy Couture, in case anyone out there is curious about those, looking to buy them, or just wants to chat in the comments. So, with these lovely Viva La Juicy bottles, I used to have Viva La Juicy Noir, and as you'll be able to see on the screen, it was a beautiful pink bottle. So I was thinking, why did I part ways with that? Like, what was I thinking? But actually, I've remembered, it did just run out. So that's fine, I can live with that. It was very similar to the original Viva La Juicy, but the berries were kind of more pronounced, more prominent. So yeah, that looked great in your collection, but I'm not too much in a rush to get that one back. The next one is Juicy Couture Malibu. So earlier, when I was talking about this scent here and saying how I kind of had a deja vu with it, I used to have the orange one, Juicy Couture Malibu, and reading the notes today with watermelon and passion fruit in that, I'm just thinking, should have kept it. How great would it have looked with this one as a little duo? But never mind. Thirdly, one that I don't want back, actually, is I Am Juicy Couture. It just, well, I didn't really love the bottle for a start, and there was something kind of sharp and it's like a berry note, but berry's gone bad, like just not for me. Yeah, just didn't find it kind of warm or sweet in a good way. It was just sharp, so I won't be getting that one again. Lastly, again with the Viva La Juicies, I used to own Viva La Juicy Sucra. Beautiful bottle. I got rid of it probably 2 years ago. I don't know why. Because in that scent it had a whipped cream and almond cream, and they're just exactly up my street now. Yummy, perfect notes, and that bottle was so good too. So I do regret parting ways with that one. As I said before, pretty much with this brand I can have anything and be happy with it for one reason or another. So yeah, they're the ones I used to own. So yeah, there is a little bit of a wish list with this brand as well, and I'd be interested to hear yours. Firstly, I would love to have Viva La Juicy Pure Parfum. It is a beautiful rainbow coloured bottle, and it was on All Beauty, available to buy. Like a year ago, I didn't buy it, and now I can't find it. So yeah, I had a little look today on some of the reselling sites, can't find it yet, but I would love to have that one. Also, It's Sunny Honey came out more recently, and it's got beautiful honeysuckle, orange and lemon notes, and just looks really fun. Lastly, I'm after Rah Rah Rouge. So both of those, as you'll see from the bottles, are in this Rock the Rainbow collection. Again, I can't find Rah Rah Rouge, and it was available a few months ago, so I will look out for those and hopefully be adding them to my collection. So now we really have made it to the end. I'd love to hear in the comments any Juicy Couture perfumes that you have, maybe in common with me, but yeah, if you have any that I don't have that you could recommend or get chatting about. Please do remember to like this video if you've enjoyed it, and subscribe to my channel where there'll be plenty more perfume reviews to come. Thank you for watching.